Hello everyone, this is Nelson. I'm from Novastar. And I think everyone maybe gets a little idea about Novastar fiber solution, but I think you guys maybe do not know all types of Novastar fiber converters. So today, let me bring you the whole Novastar fiber solution. First of all, let's see what kind of situation the fiber solution will be involved. Now let's see this total structure. If the distance is longer than 100 meters between processors and LED screen, how you will do? If you meet this kind of a long distance issue, what you will do? Yes, we need fiber converter to connect with the processor and the LED screen to avoid transmission data loss. So what is the Novastar total fiber solutions? Now, today, let's have a look. Novastar fiber solution, we have a 1.25G fiber and another one is 10G fiber. So for 1.25G fiber, we have a CVT310 and another one is CVT320. And for 10G fiber, we have a CVT10 and another one is CVT4K. So now let's get some more details about these four converters. First of all, for CVT310 and for CVT320, they all are the 1.25G fiber converter. The main difference is CVT310, its transmission distance is up to 300 meters. And for CVT320, its transmission distance is almost up to 15 kilometers. Surely, the CVT20's transmission distance is much farther, right? Now let's see the comparison between CVT310 and the CVT320. I already prepared this for you. So for CVT310, as we already talked about in the last page, the transmission distance is up to 300 meters, and its mode is multi-mode. For CVT320, its transmission distance is up to 15 kilometers, and its mode is single mode. And here I also put the fiber model for your reference. And as you can see, this is a fiber solution structure with the CVT4K. Now you can see the CVT4K with 16 Ethernet ports, while CVT310 and CVT320 just has one. So since CVT4K is with 10G fiber, so each OPT handles 8 Ethernet ports. Okay, for CVT4K, now let's have more details. Here, I already prepared the comparison between CVT4K-M and the CVT4K-S. As you can see, for CVT4K fiber converter, it has two models. And between these two models, its main difference is transmission distance. As you can see, the CVT4K-M, its transmission distance is up to 300 meters. And for CVT4K-S, its transmission distance is up to 10 kilometers. And then this one is multi-mode, and this one is single mode. And for fiber ports and the Ethernet port, its quantity is same. And here is a model for your reference. And for the last one, CVT10, it is also a 10G fiber, but for CVT10, it had 10 Ethernet ports. Yes, 10 Ethernet ports. And also, it has two working ways. Sometimes each OPT port handles 8 Ethernet ports, and sometimes each OPT port can handle 10 Ethernet ports. But how it will work? See this structure with the IM control R5 and CVT10 to together load this LED screen. As you can see, I control for R5 have 8 Ethernet ports. Yes, 8 Ethernet ports. So each Ethernet OPT ports of CVT10 can handle 8 Ethernet ports, not only for M-Control R5, like M-Control 4K with 16 ports, and Nova Pro HD Junior with 16 ports, like this kind of processors. If they work with CVT10, each OPT port of CVT10 handles 8 Ethernet ports. But when each OPT ports of a CVT10 can handle 10 ports, let's say. Yes, when it works with VX1000. As you know, VX1000 is with 10 Ethernet ports, and CVT10 also with 10 Ethernet ports. So here, each OPT ports of a CVT10 can handle 10 Ethernet ports. And any other processors also work with CVT10 for 10 Ethernet ports handled by one OPT port, let's say. Yes. Also, when the CVT10 works with the H series. As you know, for H series, we have one card. It is called 20-port output cards. When CVT10 works with this card, each OPT port of a CVT10 can handle 10 Ethernet ports. See this structure? The H series is 20-port output card. The Note have the OPT ports, and the one OPT ports of CVT10 can handle 10 Ethernet ports. So here need a total 4 CVT10. Now let's see the details of CVT10. I have made the comparison for your reference. As you can see, it has 2 models. One is -M and another one is -S. The main difference is just like CVT4K. The main difference is transmission distance. For -M, its transmission distance is up to 300 meters. For CVT10-S, its transmission distance is up to 10 kilometers, and this one is multi-mode, this one is single mode. And for CVT10, no matter for M or S, the fiber port all is 2, and the Ethernet port all is 10. And also here I put the fiber module for your reference. Okay, now we finish the details of CVT10, and also we finish the details of CVT4K. I think now you guys must be curious about the difference between CVT10 and CVT4K. Now let's have a look. For CVT10 and CVT4K, as you can see, these 2 different fiber converters. Its physical size is different. For CVT10, this one is 1U. And then for CVT4K, this one is 2U. So apparently, CVT10 can save more spaces, right? And also for processing abilities, CVT10, one OPT port can handle 10 Ethernet signal, and for CVT4K, one OPT port handles 8 Ethernet signal. And they all have the single and the multi-mode. And for fiber ports, this one have 2. And the CVT4K have 4. And others, it's normal features and then remain same. Okay, so we finished the fiber converter introduction till now, but which fiber converter should work with which processor? Let me give you some suggestions. As you can see, today we give the introduction about CVT310 and CVT320 and CVT10 and CVT4K. So for CVT310 and the CVT320, I suggest that you can use it with this kind of processors like VX4S-N, VX6i, VX600 and Control 700. This one is suitable and it's convenient. Then for CVT10, this kind of a fiber converter, I suggest you can use H series and also VX1 solid. Sorry, here is VX1 solid. And for the CVT4K, the processor suggestions is M-Control 4K, Novastar HD Junior, and H series. And so we already finished all the fiber converter which Novastar product line have. But in the daily life, and we may have some other fiber solutions, right? So what kind of fiber solutions? Yes, we made Prcessor as the fiber converter. What kind of processor? In Novastar product line, M-Control 660 Pro and VX1 Solid has two working modes. One is working as the controller or processor. Another one is as the fiber converter. So these two units, M-Control 660 Pro and the VX1 Solid, can also work as a fiber converter. When you have them in your hand, they can be also regarded as the fiber converter when you are needed. So that's why it is called the Prcessor as a fiber converter. So today, it is all the fiber solutions from Novastar products line. Hope you will like it. Thank you.